matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time it is... Shoots!
Oh, it's fabulous! As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to...
Big chance! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Tries to play it through. Oh, no joy this time. And here's Azar.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Looking for the far post. He leaps for it! Oh, good finish! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Certain, searing and imperious.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you.
There's the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Suarez deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He's having a shot! Goal! Japan! And the comeback is complete. Japan have their lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Azar. He has a look up, drills one in. Nicely aimed pass. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Chance for a shot! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Vieira gathers from the goal kick. And it's Messi. Vieira. Hullet. Look at... And the shot! And that's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off.
Azar! Eden Hazard! That is a beautiful thing! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Chelsea cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now, can they get him away? That's been slipped through, and he's managed to get free. He's made sure that's not getting through. He'll try to keep this alive. Maldini gets it clear. Makalele really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Greenwood is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Zola. Greenwood. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Schneider. Chelsea are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Aimed beyond the defence, and it's Makalele. Played out wide. Oh, that's well spotted. That'll be a throw-in. Five minutes till the break. Lovely, now then. Oh, well played, well played. Luis Suarez.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And this is Luis Suarez. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Oh, good-looking ball. It's going wide left. That's a little off target. Messi. Nicked it back promptly. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Azar. Takes a shot! And it's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter.
Tries a shot! They've scored! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it. And that is all they have time for. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. The second half is up and running.
Chelsea
Great chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Hazard goes short. Now it's Hazard. Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And Messi!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach? If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Zola. Well, played right into his path. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Chelsea clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
So we've reached the hour mark. And here's Zola. It's anyone's ball now. And this is Zola. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Zola purring through the gears. Header! Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And the through ball. Now it's Luis Suarez. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Hullet. Spread to the right. Zola has found the net here, of course. Oh, well measured. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Chelsea clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Strokes it back. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Chouameni. Hullet. That's destined for the flank. Look, and the shot! And that's a tiny finish. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Substitution on the field, number 20, Hullet.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 11.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
18,
And it's Vieira. And that's a... Ibrahimovic! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it.
Shot, surely! Goal! Japan! What a turn of events! We have a match here, all right. It is an epic. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and
the shot! It's a goal! And right near the end, we have parity. That is so good, such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
4 extra minutes added on. Semenyo. Zanetti, lovely bit of skill. And that's really well manoeuvred. Neymar. And here's Semenyo. And the pass is intercepted. And this is Dembele. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And that is expertly dealt with. That's that, the end. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, this looked
Just
the
a quick
most likely
announcement,
outcome,
and
but we've had
exciting
a
one
good
too.
variety.